Stretch your arms out one more time. And give everybody on this call a well-deserved hug. All right, check it out. Let's roll our heads to the right. One more time. And to the left. Roll your heads to the left. You want to make sure you're smiling when you do this. It's more effective. Now, you want to roll your shoulders to the back. Wide smile and shoulders to the back. An even wider smile when you put your shoulders to the front. Roll them to the front. All right, let your shoulders run wild. And those of you who don't know what I mean some ass shaking and some hand wiggling. And now rock that hair, whether you have it or you don't. Everybody pretends like they have the dreadlocks that I do right now. Oh yeah, feels good, doesn't it? All right, take a moment, inhale. Put your hands up and inhale. Hold it for a moment. And exhale and let your hands down. All right, now we're gonna welcome everybody on the call this morning. So I'm gonna read out your names, and if you're on the phone, you'll present yourself at the end. Let's welcome Matt. Woo! Let's welcome Patrick. Woo! Give it up for Vivian. Woo! Don't forget the rock star Katana. And Karen's here. Karen. Our one and only DeGrace. Forget Liliana. And haven't seen her in a while. Karen's here. It's a good thing I missed you. Steven and Tam are here from their new house. And we have Nellie here on the phone somewhere. A few more people on the phone who wants to say hello.
Shannon.
Hey, Shannon's here. Welcome, Shannon. Yes, who else is on the phone?
Hi, here. Hello.
Oh my God, okay. 1613?
I have no idea. I don't know.
We don't know our numbers, but Tom's here.
No, I don't know my number either.
Okay, so let's welcome everybody on the phone. Do you want to try again? Give it another attempt. Who's on the phone?
Christelle.
Christelle, hi. Welcome to the call. Who else is on the phone and is not Christelle?
Anna. Dawn.
Anna, girl.
Hi, guys.
If somebody else gets it, let me know. Okay, one more time. The girl voice first.
Nellie.
Oh, Nellie, I know you're on. We welcomed Nellie, didn't we? Let's welcome her again. Nellie! Who's on the phone is a guy and didn't say hello yet.
Guys, I'm a girl. I have bronchitis. It's Anna.
Anna! Oh, Anna! Welcome, Anna, everyone! Woo! Calling in bronchitis. Awesome, girl. Awesome. Who else is on? One more person?
Oya here.
Oria's here. Let's welcome Oria.
Hi guys.
Hey, Oria.
One thing, I'm in the car, and if you hear noise, you can mute me because I don't know if the phone works. Okay?
All right.
Thank
Thank you for letting us know. One more time, let's give everyone a round of applause for waking up this morning and joining us. Woo! Woo! If you feel like a rock star this morning, I want you to say, yes.
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 One more time in a very Sunday, sexy kind of feel way. Say,
Yes.
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 One more time, like you want to turn us on. Just say yes.
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 All right. Then let's take 20 seconds to just party. Woo! Come on. Wherever you are, just shake your bodies and feel sexy and feel amazing. You're up at Sunday morning with all of us all over the world. All right. Good morning, everyone. It's awesome to have you guys all here with us today on our iinspire 100-day challenge. Yes. And today we have an awesome call. We're going to celebrate some of our wins. We also have some new callers calling in that don't know about our 100-day challenge. And since we've been doing it for a while, we feel so advanced by now. We'll let them in. We'll let them know what we've been doing. It's our chance to kind of have a look at what we did as well and kind of get them ready to join our next challenge that I'm sure all of you guys are kind of excited about and interested in and not sure what to expect. But it's going to be awesome, and I'm planning it out for all of us. So, yes, so we're going to have a chance to do that. We're going to have a chance to celebrate our wins, and we're going to have a chance to authentically speak about where we're at towards the end of the challenge, because we all know that the end of the challenge is most challenging. So we want to kind of see where we could step it up a notch this week, and just because we have just a few weeks left, most of us at least, then we want to see how we can make the best of every single one of these days, just so we can at least achieve one or two things that are still really important to us. But whatever it is that we're going to get at the end of this challenge, we want to also have a look at, all of the time that passed and where we really won. Like, what are those things that wouldn't have happened on their own if we weren't on this challenge, And I'm sure every single one on this call today has that. And those of you who are not on the challenge and joining us here while we do our priming and we get into a state of really looking back at the challenge, what I want you guys to do, you guys are also a part of that as well. Instead of looking back at the challenge, I want you guys to look back at, 2015 from January and kind of have a look at your wins as well. You guys rocked it. You all made it to UPW. I'm sure you took charge in your life and made a difference. So it's always, wherever we are and whatever we're going through throughout our lives, it's great to take a moment and celebrate our wins, have a look at what we did do right, especially because people in self-development, we're always working to get better and better and better and challenge ourselves and eat better and be more in shape and more this and more that and more this and more that and more this and more that we get really hard with ourselves, really hard on ourselves. We're always kind of not good enough. So it's important to understand that it's exactly the opposite. We're rock stars. We're rocking out. The fact that we're doing this, what we're doing, it makes us outstanding. So we just have to remember to take those breaks and give ourselves some, you know, pats on the back and some hugs and make ourselves feel good. If that sounds awesome to you, I want you guys to let me know by giving a round of applause to everybody here. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Awesome. So I'll begin by explaining the 100-day challenge that we've been doing for those of you who are not familiar. And then we'll go right into shares. So the 100-day challenge, it started from a challenge by Blair that I actually did a couple years in a row. And 2 or 3 years ago when I did it for the first time, I was on my own. I had kind of a financial breakdown and everything was falling apart in my world. And I decided I wasn't going to quit then, and I was going to take on whatever I could. And my coach that I took back then, even though I couldn't afford him, he told me about the 100-day challenge that happens actually it happens 3 times a year. He told me about the program and how it allows you to, you know, set up 5 goals that you really want to achieve within 100 days and commit to it. And you get a daily video and get all the, you know, all kind of the momentum that you need to focus on different things every day that can make you run towards your goals. You get different forms and sheets that you can fill out to see your progress and measure it throughout the challenge, and basically spend just 100 days fulfilling those goals that you really want to make happen. And especially starting it at the beginning of the year has that value, like people kind of set, you know, their New Year resolutions, but never follow through. So in this case, it gives you an advantage and it allows you to actually follow through with them. I did it and it made a huge difference for me, but I did it on my own. And this year, coming up with iinspire in the morning calls, and everybody in this community who's just amazing, I decided that I would not just do it on my own, that I would share it with everyone. And it became even bigger than I thought, and a lot of people joined in. And we became a community that really just supports each other throughout the challenge. We created these Sunday calls to actually get to have everybody share where they're at, what their progress is, their challenges on the way. Correct me if I'm wrong, but these Sunday calls have been just so freaking inspiring. And they're different than the morning calls in the way that really give an opportunity for people to speak and be authentic and get coached on different things. And we kind of have a way of looking at, you know, how we are with ourselves when we challenge ourselves to win. And it gives us a new perspective on life and give us amazing tools to work with. And everybody here got a chance to kind of empower each other throughout that. And it's just amazing. Some of us have reached goals already. Some have given up and made moves that were insanely amazing. And we're still going. So most of us started around January 1st this year, and some started a little bit later. But the majority of us are nearing the end. We're kind of in the last month already. And I'm planning a new and exciting challenge for us. Beginning, it might be either end of April or May. It just depends on where people are at, and I'm going to be asking you guys, so no worries. And there's going to be like a chunk of time where people can decide whether they want to join in to be at the same time as everybody or if they want to take their time. So I'm just going to do it in a smart way. But those of you who are new, the next challenge is going to be around 100 days as well. It's going to help organize our life, which I'm really excited about. I guess you guys are too. And you're going to be able to focus on what's important to you and just really challenge yourself for the next 100 days. And there's kind of like a really nice surprise waiting with the next challenge as well. So I'm like super excited. Every time I talk about it, I'm super excited. I can't wait. And then I have to remind myself I'm still on this challenge. So yes. So we'll get there. Awesome. What we're going to spend time doing right now is, first of all, we're going to get into shares, but I want to, before that, just do a little bit of a priming exercise, because I want us to look at our wins, and I want us to look at a failure too, right? Or something that we can kind of use the next week to work on, okay? Something to learn from. What's something that kind of has been keeping us back throughout the whole entire challenge, and we can take this week to focus on that one thing, okay? Maybe we've been procrastinating. We've been waking up late. We haven't been watching the videos. Like, whatever it is that's like one thing that you think has been there in your head, kind of bothering you throughout the challenge that you haven't been doing. Let's see if we can just focus on doing something about that one thing this week. Those of you who are not on the challenge, I'm reminding one more time, while we do this priming exercise, just look at your lives throughout 2015. Look at January 1st until now, what you've come to, where your wins are, and what's something that's been holding you back, what's a failure, and something that you can work on this week, whether you're on the challenge or not. Just challenge yourself to participate. All right, everybody excited?
Yes.
I'm not convinced. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the music. All right. Okay, wait. No, let's blame the music. All right. I apologize. Let's make you guys feel like you're excited. You guys ready now?
Yes.
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 Okay, if you're excited, say yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
One more time, say yes.
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 All right. You guys want to do the sound of unstoppable intensity one time? Let's do it. All right, sit down comfortable wherever you are. I know that really made you want to dance right now, but sit comfortably wherever you are. And just make sure you have a moment where you could breathe. If you're like Corey and you're driving, you don't want to close your eyes for this. But anybody else, I really want you guys to kind of get comfortable. Take a moment and inhale slowly through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. And do it one more time. And exhale. Just channel it in, okay? Make sure you feel those breaths being diaphragmatic, okay? All right, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna take some power breaths. Those of you who are not familiar, it's what Tony Robbins does at his events. So we're inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our nose, and we're doing it rapidly, 3 sets of 10, and then we're taking a break and we repeat that process 3 times. And when we do this, we put our hands up and down every time we take a breath. All right? I'm trying to work the music here, so just a moment, sorry. I double as a DJ, as you guys can see. I don't know why it's not working. It's kind of sad. Hold on, let's see this. Oh, it's letting me do the funky music, but not the slow music. Is that a hint? Go figure. Okay, we're just going to give it one moment. But in the meantime, again, just inhale and exhale through your nose. So don't break that pattern of breathing, because when you breathe, you're relaxing all the muscles in your body. You're just being aware of anything that's there, anything that's not. And I'm going to do something a little bit different today after we take our breaths. So it's going to feel really nice. You know what? We're going to begin without music. We're going to be unstoppable. So let's take the power breaths, okay? Get ready and go. When you're done with 30, inhale and exhale. Just put your hands down for a moment. Keep your eyes closed. Just relax. Feel your body. Be aware of every single part of your body. And get ready. We're going to go again. And go. When you guys are done, inhale again, exhale. Feel your body, feel it like it's electrified, you know, just feel every muscle, every part of your body. Be really aware of it. We're gonna go one more time. So inhale and exhale and go. There we go. When you're done, just relax, put your hands down. Inhale and exhale one more time. And this time, I want you guys to just let go of anything. Just feel your body calming down just by deciding to calm your body down. I want you guys to go to a place of awareness where you're aware of every bit of your body in a way that you can sense if there's something you haven't sensed before. Is there any tension you haven't been noticing? Is there something that feels a certain way? Is there a part of your body that you're being more aware of now that you're concentrating? How does it feel to be in your body right now? Get a feel for that. What's that like for you? How are you breathing? How are you sitting? I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you, just by the power of your thoughts, to relax whatever tension is there in your body. I want you, just by the power of your thoughts, to start letting go of any meaning associated to any tension in your body, to anything that you feel. I want you to just be present as a being with the body, not necessarily having to be the body, but just being present of that body being there. I want you to escape feeling like this body is you. And just look at that body. Look at how it feels. Observe it. Observe how it feels, what it's like. Be aware of any thoughts. Be aware of any feelings. But detach yourself from any thoughts or feelings. Just be aware of them. Let them be. And think to yourself, if I'm not my body, and if I'm detached from my thoughts and my feelings, where am I? Feel how amazing it feels that just by the power of your mind, you can be aware of the control, the amazing control that you have. I want you to take a moment and be in that body, be a part of that body. Feel what you feel when you're in this body, sense the room around you. Feel the breath, feel the air. And I want you to concentrate, and I want you to go to your emotions. Sense your emotions right now. Be your emotions right now. And now I want you to let go of being your emotions, and I want you to go to your mind and your thoughts. Just be your thoughts. Be your thoughts. Let them control you. Whatever you're thinking, that's what's happening. And now I want you to let that go and just observe your thoughts. Just let them go and observe them. Let go of your emotions and just observe them. Let go of this body and just observe it. And ask yourself again, where am I? Who am I? What am I capable of? And just inhale that power. Inhale that presence, that being, that control. And exhale. And in this power, I want you to choose and think of a way of being that really inspires you. If you didn't have to be your emotions right now that are already there, which emotion would you choose to have right now? Which emotion would you want to have right now? What would that feel like? I want you to feel that emotion and just invite it into this body. Sense what it does to your body when you feel this emotion. Where do you feel it? Be in this emotion. If you wanted to have a certain powerful, empowering thought, what would that thought be? If you could choose what your thought was right now, or what kind of thoughts would run through your head now, what would those thoughts be? I want you to invite a thought and observe it, and a thought that empowers you. And invite another thought that empowers you. And every time you invite another one and another one and another one, I want you to start being those thoughts. Just be those thoughts and feel the emotions that come with them. And I want you to let that body just anchor in all those thoughts and emotions that you're creating. Feel what it does to your body when you're all these amazing thoughts and all these amazing feelings. Inhale, feel it, let it run through your body from your head to your toes, and from your toes to your head. And I want you to anchor in that power into your body and just keep it there. We're now going to go on a little journey. And in this journey, I want you to think back. Start from January 1st, or if you're on the challenge, start from wherever you were when you started the challenge. And I want you to take a look at who you were starting this challenge or starting 2015. Who were you? Who were you being? What thoughts did you have? What emotions were running you? And what did you really want for yourself? Or what are those goals that you work towards? Or if you're not on this challenge, what did you really want? Just think about that and give yourself a moment and just be in that person. And I want you to travel through about a month forward. And I want you to observe that month that just passed. And when you observe that month that just passed, I want you to see who you started becoming. What your thoughts were like throughout that month. What your feelings were like throughout that month. What's one thing throughout that month that is a win for you? What's one thing that you're really proud that you did? I want you to travel through another month in time. I want you to look back. It's the end of February and the beginning of March. And you just passed all of February. What kind of thoughts were in your head in February? What kind of feelings did you let run you throughout February? What were some things you really wanted for yourself? And think, what's one amazing thing that I can celebrate? What was a win for me in February? Whether it's an accomplishment, whether it's a state of being, whether it's one thing, the 2 millimeters you went towards. It's one thing I'm really proud of. And I want you to go forward from the beginning of March to mid-March now. What were those feelings that you had in your body from the beginning of March till this day? What were the emotions? What's one thing that you can celebrate as a win? What's a win for you in March? What's something you're really proud of? Feel it, observe it, be aware of it, own it. I want you to take a moment and think of all 3 major wins since 2015 began and until this day. And just be present to all those feelings. And I want you to feel those feelings of the 3 wins that you had since this year began. And be present of those thoughts that you can celebrate in your mind that you had. I want you to own all these things and understand that it's you. It's you who decided. It's you who created every single part of that. Nobody told you to do that. Nobody forced you to do that. It didn't just happen to you. You controlled it because you can control your mind, and you can control your thoughts, and you can control your feelings. You brought yourself to this place. I want you to be excited about that. I want you to inhale it. And I want you to feel it in your body. And if it excites you, I want you to take a deep breath in and just quietly make your move to yourself and say, yes. Once again, like you're celebrating, like you're at a victory, you're standing at a finish line, just accomplished and feeling like you can celebrate all of these wins and who you are and who you're becoming and who you've become. And put your hands up in the sky and say to yourself, say yes. And one more time, look up at the sky, look up at the amazing, incredible sky and the amazing universe, at this body that you've been given, at this mind that you've been blessed with, at this heart that keeps beating and allows you to choose every single day who you want to be. And take those 3 wins and stand at that finish line and hold that trophy in your hand and say yes. And in a moment, I'm just going to remind you, you can take your hands down. I'm just going to remind you before you open your eyes, there are people on the line and we're about to celebrate together. So just take a moment, inhale all that amazing feeling together. Take a moment there. And if you're seriously, totally, amazingly excited, I want you to open your eyes and look at all of us. And why does it keep playing that song on? There we go. And make your move. Say yes.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
If you know you have something to celebrate, I want to see that smile on your face. I want you to make your move and say yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And if you understand that you're in this room with so many victorious, outstanding, amazing people who create things that are amazing for themselves, then say yes and start celebrating for everyone on the call today. All right, take a moment to just be fully self-expressed. Do whatever feels good. Don't care about anything or anybody. We were all at UPW dancing like we're crazy. And just take a moment to feel really good about yourself and celebrate. Woo! If you feel like a winner, then dance. Dance for you. Dance for everybody who's on this call. It's there for them. Dance for life. 4, 2. Dance for Sunday morning being so freaking funky this morning. Woo! I want you guys to put your hands up for yourselves. Get ready. I want you to repeat after me. Say, I am a winner.
I am a winner.
I am a winner.
I am a winner.
I don't settle for less than outstanding.
I don't settle for less than outstanding.
Woo! I choose my thoughts.
I choose my thoughts.
I choose my feelings.
I choose
My feelings.
I recognize my victories.
I recognize
my victories. And I celebrate life. Celebrate life. Now show me how it's done. Woo! Woo! All right. Let's give a round of applause for all the champions on the call today. Yes. How was that, you guys? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Amazing. I hope you guys in the car also had a blast with us here. as much as you could. How was it for you, Horia? We don't know.
From where I'm at, awesome.
Oh, cool. What's your name?
My name's Tommy. I'm in San Diego, and the sun is just coming up, and I'm driving.
Oh, Tommy. We know you, Tommy.
What a great way to start the day.
Thank you.
Yes.
Woo! Sunny San Diego. I feel that sun. I do. It's getting warm here. Woo! All right. So, you guys, now that you've celebrated your wins, you have some stuff to share. And that's what the rest of this call is going to be for. So I want to hear from you guys. And hopefully those of you who are not on the challenge, you got to have a look at the winner that you are in your life and what you've created for yourself. And I'm sure you had something to celebrate in March. I wonder what that is. But I want to hear some shares. I want to hear your wins, and I want to hear one thing that you're committed to, not letting stop you in the week ahead, and what that thing is that you're committed to work on this week. Okay? And if you don't feel like sharing that one thing, then don't, but I don't want it to stop you from sharing your wins, okay? So who wants to share their wins first?
Woo!
Woo! Liliana, was that you?
Well,
it looked like you were hinting. Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
always doing that, so I get myself in trouble.
All right, don't forget to just present yourself like we do here.
So I'm Liliana Darto. I'm a rising star, and I keep saying a rising star because I think that I'm still yet on my becoming my best. I am still imagining myself there, but I know that I'm not yet there. So I just don't have that courage to say it. Yes, I am there. I'm working on that. My accomplishment for the past week was dumping the brain, and this exercise was really empowering me because seeing all those things on paper, it like took the pressure off my mind. And it sounds corny, like I know, but it really physically felt like that.
Yeah, I gave you the exercise. I know.
And after I did that, it was really physically, again, mentally, however you want to call it, moving me into a different state. I was not looking like those things were dragging me down, like we had this during this meditation when you don't feel light, you feel like you're pressed down. Suddenly that pressure moved outside my body. Suddenly it wasn't
Amazing.
like I was the one watching those things. I wasn't the one holding those things. And that thing, I think, is an amazing
That's
sensation
amazing.
and empowering at the same time. So I encourage everybody that if they don't
Those of you
know,
who don't know what the brain dump
yes.
is, I'll post it again today, okay? It's a great exercise. I'll repost it again and pin to the top of the group after this call.
And since then, I got
Amazing.
I got my RPM.
I want to know, just a second, I just want to focus you. I want to know the 3 wins that you just celebrated. Just because we're focused on that.
This was the first one that I felt suddenly empowered and not pressed down. Second thing was that I finally stepped up and I did purchase the RPM. So I'm in my process of putting those things into the right category and working towards them. And the third one is, the third thing was my project, that because I'm finally at the end of the second phase and I'm feeling great about it. And I got lots of compliments from the investors and from my clients. So I'm excited about that. So of course I'm celebrating.
All right, let's celebrate. Diana! Yes. She's a winner for sure. Thank you for sharing that. Who else wants to share? Oh, one thing. Do you want to share one thing you're working on this week?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I'm working on doing the presentation and catching up with the last week of 100-day challenge videos because I didn't do it this last week.
There we go.
Was busy.
Okay. That's exactly the kind of things I want you guys to choose. Choose something that you see that you haven't been doing throughout the challenge, not because it's bad, not because you're already in your wins. I don't have to tell you. Just because it's something that you can work on this week. So why not? Awesome. So catch up on videos. Perfect. Thank you, Liliana. Horia, did you want to share with us?
Yes, I wanted to share because I'm staying with the phone at my ear so you can hear me. I can go on speaker. And it's hard.
All right.
So I'll go.
Present yourself.
I'll go next. Yeah. Hi, my name is Horia. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Romania. And I'm driving. And I'm a rock star, a freaking rock star.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
The thing that I wanted to say is that I just want to give an example about the 100 days challenge, then I'll share my 3 goals. I'll be quick. It's like this. I set up my goals at the start of the year. Probably I didn't set the most amazing goals that I have because I can't say that I've really achieved them because I'm an achiever. I'm setting huge goals that in 3 months it's hard to achieve them. But what I identified at all the areas that I set goals in, of the 5 goals that I set, I made a lot of progress towards them. So basically, I have a goal that says I want to build a tent, a wedding fair tent in Bucharest, in the capital of Romania. And that's not a small goal. I can't achieve that in 3 months. But I've made so much progress towards that because I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't have nobody to help me. I'm alone. That means I have to raise money and all of that shit. But I am making so much progress in that, and I think that's the most valuable thing you can get out of the 100 days challenge.
Yes.
It will make you move forward.
Yes.
Something.
Yes,
amazing.
And I've made so many things appeared in my life. So many things. I've started learning what the cook has to do. I started learning what the waiters have to do. I started learning how to make a budget. I started learning a lot of things. So basically, my big goal is to have a wedding tent in Bucharest. But all of the stuff that is related to that wedding tent, I've learned them. I didn't achieve my goals, but I achieved 10,000 other things besides that. And I think that's the most important thing about the 100-day challenge.
Thank you for letting people know that, especially those who aren't on the challenge. And also 3 wins. Let's make it fast, you guys, so we have time for shares. Okay. So three wins and 1 thing you're going to work on.
Yeah. The 3 things are like this. Identify tools that I have, the tools that I need if I'm in a strange situation or I don't know about myself. I know now I have the belief that I have the tools. I just have to search for them. I have notes. I have in my mind some tape that I have to listen when I have this specific problem. I have to listen to that and I'll get out of it. This is one of them. And this is what all of us have.
Yes.
All of us have that. The second one is that I started learning to make a budget. I never loved making budgets or something like that. And now I started working with that. Numbers, I don't know. And this is the second one. And the third one is that I'm not at the level that I used to be in my health, not my health, my body, because I've been at a peak at some point in my life. But I'm happy because I'm not, now I'm healthy. I'm eating healthy. I'm going to the gym. I'm staying at my normal kilograms. So basically my life's changed. I'm not eating meat and I have the same body posture. I don't really have another 6-pack like I had in 2012, but I'm happy with my body. So this is another win for me.
Yes, let's celebrate the wins of Horia. Yes. Yes. You're such a winner.
So you see, my things are not that really specific. Like I got $50 or $100.
It doesn't have to be, and I want to mention that your wins are whatever you felt when we did the exercise. It could be celebrating just that you were moving yourself forward, that you were a dreamer, that you were relentless, that you were happy, whatever it is, that you woke up early in the morning. Anything that feels to you like a win, it matters. It matters. So thank you, Horia. What's one thing quickly that you're working on this week?
On this week, I want to work on taking action.
Yes.
I was a little bit restless and I think taking action is the most important. You can have all the tools, but if you don't take action, you have them. They don't matter at all.
All right. So my recommendation, and by the way, all you guys here, I just don't want you to be in the sense of listening. I know you guys are great listeners. I'm just saying, sometimes we listen like it's somebody else talking. But sometimes if we channel our listening in a way of listening from our lives, like what's that thing that I can take from them to notice about myself, then you get so much out of the call. And it's just by deciding that you're listening out of your life. So when I reply to someone, it's also like I'm talking to all of you at the same time. So my recommendation, if you want to know that you're effective this week, right? One of the ways to do that is to schedule, because you can't measure otherwise, like your effectivity. It's a feeling. If I did everything, I didn't. And I know you're a scheduler, and you're an RPMer. I said, I'm saying that for everybody. So best way is to look at, okay, how can I be effective? If I was effective, what would that look like? And start scheduling it, chunking it up in your calendar. Even if you're not used to using one, it's the best way to go about it so that you can measure later. And again, don't be hard on yourself, but just see progress from now till then. If you're more effective, that's a win. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Horia.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going on mute now.
Yes. All right. Who's next? And let's make it quick so that we have more time for shares. I see DeGrace.
Woo!
Woo! Present yourself.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is DeGrace and I'm outstanding in couple.
Yes!
Yes, actually, first of all, I would like to say that thanks again for the opportunity. I love you guys. And the 100-day challenge really, really helped. because I'm not sure if I didn't sign up for it, if I would have had the courage to start. Actually, I think that was even the biggest problem, starting.
Yeah.
I was postponing. I was thinking that it wasn't the right time yet. I need to get ready. I need to gather myself. I need to have keys first. And that. But just when I signed up with the 100-day challenge, the first day actually I remember the lesson was you need to grow up. Stop giving yourself excuses and grow up.
Yeah.
You have goal, you need to start going for it. Not tomorrow, now. Do
it now.
Exactly. And it was a huge gig for me. And then I was like, okay, I'll just jump and we'll see. And since then, I've been having amazing results. Amazing results. Just to give you an idea, okay, my main goal is by the end of this year, I want to go back in Africa, where I'm originally from, and train about 50,000 leaders.
Wow.
Last year, I know Katonanore. Last year, after my first UPW, I tried to raise money, about 2,000, but I couldn't. I only raised $200. I went back there. I ended up training about 3,700 people.
Yes! Wow!
Yes. Woo! I was committed. I was driven. I knew that I had to do something.
Yes!
And yes, the goal is here now. That's why I'm already so grateful because I know that it's coming. I know that it's coming.
Yes.
And just going toward that goal, yesterday I did about 3 interviews with 3 amazing edited people.
Wow.
They have actually it's they offer a nonprofit which is called Dallas Junior Maverick Basketball, and I talked with the coaches. Actually, they had like accidents. Most of them lose their legs.
Wow.
And their mindset was just amazing.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So, so what are you celebrating in 2 words? Because I'm sorry to do this. I love hearing you guys. We just gotta be on point.
Okay.
Just because there are more people who want to share.
Yes.
So when the next guy is sharing, think of how you can sum it up to a sentence. Sometimes, by the way, it has the same value in one sentence that it has in more. Yes, sorry to do that to you.
What I'm celebrating right now, it's okay. What I'm celebrating right now is that I'm already taking actions. I have my RPM ready for even more actions.
Yes.
So, and the third one is I'm celebrating the fact that I'm really aligned. My goal, my objective, my thoughts, and what I say I will do are aligned.
Awesome! Let's celebrate that! Woo! Woo! Yes! Outstanding! Woo! Yes! All right, so what's one thing you're going to work on this week that's challenging?
Yes, now I just need to start editing the videos and putting it out there because I think that's the hardest part. I mean, taking time, and sometimes whenever I'm done with the day, I'm already tired and then I have to go to work, and just getting on my laptop and editing everything so everybody can, so I can share all these ideas with everybody.
So you know what it sounds to me like?
But I'll try.
It sounds to me like no excuses week for you. How about that?
That's true.
Are you going to own that?
Okay, let's do this. No excuses.
Yes, no excuses week. Woo! And like I said, this is for everyone. So anybody else who needs a no excuses week, yes. All right. Who wants to share quickly and is quick?
I'll be quick.
Yes, Karen. Present yourself.
It's Karen. I'm a rock star.
Woo!
My big win this week was signing up at the gym and really getting back on my, what I would say is normal eating plan. And I want to say something because I want to be understood, and I feel like I'm misunderstood. What you all don't know is I've had major tragedy in my life during this challenge, and I've had a really hard time, and nobody's really understood because I haven't put the tragedy out there. So I want you to know that my second win is that I haven't stopped showing up in spite of real tragedy in my life, and that I'm still here. That's it.
Oh my God. Let's celebrate that. And that's what it's all about, you guys. It's exactly what it's all about. Karen, you're an inspiration, and you know, I don't know what you went through, but whatever it is, I think you understood by my acknowledgement that I could feel you, and I could feel you, and every time you were here with so much intention and so much focus, and you know, so you're always so driven, and you push yourself with this challenge, like, you know, in a way that's just awe-inspiring. Like, I can't even begin to explain how much drive and how much inspiration you give me just by being who you are. So once again, let's celebrate Karen just for another moment. She really deserves it, you guys.
Hey, Karen!
And let's learn from her, and let's let her be our role models. And no matter what happens in life, let's be unstoppable, and let's just use that as fuel to bring ourselves forward so that we can end it with a victory. Who's with me? Woo! Woo! All right, quick shares, because we got to end this call. I see Katana.
I'm Katana. I am a freaking shining rock star.
Woo!
Morning, y'all. Okay, I'll go quick. So I shared last week, and and I covered it by telling everyone I wasn't in pain. It was more frustration of the reality of what is. And so
3 wins.
My 3 wins were, I'm proud, starting out, I'm proud that I got on it and stayed on it no matter what. And the second one, which was the main thing I wanted to share, is the reason you do something, or you want to do something, or you start to do something, doesn't end up being the reason that you thought you were doing it, which has been my case. And this whole thing has changed my core. So the second one is my state of being. My entire state of being has changed from the accountability, friendships, and inspiration of this whole situation, this whole dynamic of everyone, and getting to know people on a whole nother level. And the third one, moving forward, like after sharing last week, just moving forward, my blocks have been lifted about looking at why certain goals are still sitting there and they're not executed. And so the process that Gary, Ryan, Blair puts us through, that we understand how to make that happen, the fact that I took action and wrote it all out, and I made the 5 goals and I did all the work, just because exactly what Horia said, just because because some of my goals are big and they're not going to happen in 3 months. It was big to me anyway. And it's the process. So you got to show up and do it and all of that. And so those are my 3. And I'm focusing on the moving forward part, and the blocks being lifted is now I feel like because of those things, because I showed up, because my core has changed, and I'm moving forward with those blocks being lifted, I'm able now to actually focus in a whole new light, in just a different way. And there is, I have acceptance. I don't feel any failure at all in this whole process. I feel like it all has been a total victory, and it's just changed. My outcomes are different. Everything I do, the outcome is different because I show up with a changed core as a result of showing up to this whole process.
Yes! Let's celebrate Katana! Yes! You're so awesome. You're so freaking awesome. I love it. I love you guys so much. I don't think you guys know. Like, I just spent the weekend coaching at a communications course, landmark communications course. I recommend to anybody, if you guys are interested, to going to see a 3-hour event for free, like at the closing day. It's happening all over the world at the same time, all over America. So wherever you live, just send me a message. I'll tell you when, where, and you can go check it out. You'll love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I was present there to all the love and affinity in my life. And I actually give you guys so much thanks, because a big chunk of that is you all. And whether you speak a lot on these calls or you don't, whether I see you more often or less, you really do count for me. I see you. I see what you're doing. I wish I could talk to all of you one-on-one. I just can't. I barely do it. I promise I'll do already. But I notice you, and you keep me going. And I love you guys. And I'm so proud of each one of you and what you've done. And I can say that 3 major wins for me. The most important one was, putting this together, It's it's my dream. It's iinspire. It's a place to empower millions of people. And this is the beginning of it. And it's thanks to all of you and your participation and the fact that you're here on this call right now. So that's my biggest win. Just so you guys know, being on the calls every day, seeing you guys every week, giving you challenges, working towards this. It's hard work. It's taken a lot of my time. It's taken stress. It makes people ask me, question what I'm doing, but I keep going because it's the most amazing thing that I've accomplished. And I've had some big accomplishments, but this one is definitely exciting me, and it's really, completing me in a way that I know what I want to do in my life. So I want to celebrate that one with you guys. So please let's celebrate. Woo! All right, you guys. So we're going to have to end here just because of time. But here's my challenge to you all for now. 3 wins and 1 thing to work on this week. You guys have a piece of paper and a pen, or if you don't have it, you have your phone. If you're driving, you can even be outstanding enough to stop on the side of the road just for a minute, because a part of what Tony Robbins says is most powerful is stay in the same environment and do one thing that brings you closer to what you want to accomplish. So what I challenge you all to do is you end this call, and the first thing you do before you go to the bathroom, okay, anything, even if you've been waiting the whole time, first thing that you do is going to take you 20 seconds. You write down 3 wins that you're celebrating, a way that you're celebrating that for yourself. Yes, not just by being on this call. Another way that you're celebrating those 3 wins. And my recommendations, and write this next to it, is share, share, share. You're going to see what will happen if you come to people in your life that don't know about this challenge, don't know about Tony Robbins. I don't care. It doesn't matter. People in your life, and you say, listen, I wasn't doing this or this or that. And this is what I've done since January 2015. You don't have to tell them how or what, but celebrate your wins with people in your life by sharing. Sharing, you'll feel like a whole new person. You'll become that person when you share, because they'll look at you that way. And when people look at you that way, you become it. So that's the first challenge that I give you guys. And the second challenge is write down what's that thing that you're committed to working on this week, and work on it so that you can celebrate that one next week, okay? Just be committed to making that a win by the end of the week. And you're nearing another challenge. And really, if it's a point that it doesn't interest you anymore, you're not doing the videos anymore, and it's difficult, and you're thinking like, okay, this challenge is over soon, I haven't gotten there. Don't look at it that way. It's your point of view. Remember, you choose your thoughts, you choose your feelings. So what are those thoughts and feelings I'm going to have this week? choose them wisely, okay? Write that down when you finish this call, okay? What are the thoughts and feelings I'm committed to this week? Right after what's that thing that I'm going to work on, okay? Thoughts and feelings. I control my thoughts. I control my feelings. What are the thoughts and feelings that I'm choosing for myself for this upcoming week? All right, and I will share the brain dumping exercise. So you guys are welcome to do that as well. And that's it. I'm so excited. Oh, one more thing. One last thing. Sorry, one last thing. Very last. On the post that I'll post right now, reminding you these things and writing down the brain dump exercise for you. Do me a favor. You're writing down your wins and the thing you're working on, and some of you didn't share on this call. I challenge you to take a picture on your phone and just shoot it over in the comments section so that we know what you've been up to.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
All right.
All right.
Perfect. So if you're excited, say yes.
Yes. Yes.
One more time, take a deep breath in. Inhale all the love, energy, amazingness that you just got here. Choose a thought. Yes. Choose a thought for yourself right now. Choose some thought. Choose a thought. Choose a feeling. Anchor it. Feel it in. Feel it. Feel it. Just anchor it in. Feel it. And if you have it right there, say, I own you.
I own you.
One more time. I own you.
I own you.
I own you.
I am a rock star.
I'm a rock star.
And make the sound of unstoppable intensity and have a magical week, you guys.
Hey, yeah.
Yes. Those of you guys who were here on the first time, I'd love to hear what it was like for you guys. So please share with us in the comment section of my post. Coming up, just a few minutes away. Don't forget your mission 20 seconds after this. But it doesn't stop you guys from rocking out before we leave. Woo! Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Yali.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.